Okay, welcome back everyone to Sacred Contracts Review Part 2. We're going to pick up right where we left off, which is at grace and charism. Grace is a form of vital energy that descends to us from the divine. Grace enhances our life force, providing us with strength, protection, and courage in times of need. We can earn grace through prayer, meditation, and other spiritual practices that increase its presence within us. There is also a divine form of grace that provides us with spiritual stamina and direction, and that flows into us at all times of need, whether we ask for it or not. This divine energy is our charism, a unique expression of grace that empowers you to fulfill your sacred contract. Sometimes we aren't immediately aware of having received a gift of grace until we see it affect our life. Other times we may experience an epiphany, a sudden illumination of our intimate union with the divine. During an epiphany, your relationship to God is transferred from one of doubt or fear into one of deep trust. Reminds me of what many would consider a reset or snap into reality. You suddenly understand that everything in your life has occurred by divine intention, by the grace of God. Your passion to know the individual nature of your spirit is nurtured by your charism. Your charism is also the energy through which the uniqueness of your own spiritual identity is revealed to others, your own spiritual trademark. This grace helps you to know yourself, then channel it into others, and vice versa. Groups as well as individuals have their own charism. Failing to acknowledge your charism, vocation, or contract can make life more difficult and less fulfilling. Ignoring all calls stem from fear of what they may demand of us in pursuing them. We tend to ignore rather than confront. This anticipation of change blocks us from acknowledging what our calls are. Seeing life symbolically means always looking for the larger and deeper meaning. The view transcends the physical plane, especially at a moment of stress or confrontation, and allows you to rise above whatever is happening and see it in the context of your entire life. In a way, you're able to see as your spirit guides see. Flying Home talks about the realm of dreams. Dreams illuminate not only the dilemmas or opportunities that we face currently, but also the way our souls visualize those situations. The key to some dreams lies in a simple understanding of the meaning of a central image. There is a plan for you that is already in motion behind the stillness of any external life. When you do not seek or need external approval, you are your most powerful. Nobody can dismember or disempower you emotionally or psychologically. To thine self be true. You can't live being true to yourself and seeking the approval of others. Doing so compromises your contract and who you are. To gain the approval of another is a precise example of giving away a piece of your spirit. Continuing this action will result of losing your complete sense of self. This is yet another form of manipulation. It also speaks about how reoccurring dreams show you where you are in life. Sometimes the things we want or expect to have, we try to force it and we become too eager. This results in what we may consider to be failure or lack. However, it's more preparation or divine intervention that causes divine timing. Remember, what's meant for you will be. We have no control of divine timing and or the speed in which it chooses to take. We must remain patient and consider these times as opportunity to better prepare for what it is we are waiting on. Also, when it is our time, we may be faced with what many may see as a sacrifice. This is when you have to decide to follow through with the plans or retreat. For example, Everyone and everything isn't meant to go with you to the next level. You will have to make a choice. We must remember when we are called into elevation, it's not always going to be familiar. However, we must believe and have faith in knowing that everything needed will be provided. This is where many people refuse to step outside their comfort zone because of what they fear and what they are familiar with. We must ask ourselves, is this something that we really want? Do you really want to take flight in the second half of your life? Are you willing to let go of everything to do so? Oftentimes, our spirituality calls for us to say yes to things without even knowing what it is we are saying yes to. Certain dreams can be a forecast showing what you are about to do, showing that you are about to fly into a new, more rewarding place and experience. Dreams reinforce one's belief that events take place by design, that our life is laid out in steps and stages arranged in such a way that we always have the opportunity for spiritual transformation, which is the ultimate goal when working with your contract. Spiritual transformation results when you move from seeing things strictly in physical material terms to seeing there are reasons why things happen as they do and that there is a greater plan behind them. Your sacred contract allows you chances, countless chances, to grow and change, depending only on your willingness to pick up on the clues and cues that appear along the way. Examples are dreams, intuition, apparent coincidences, and chance are a few cues that will lead us on the path to genuine transformation. The goal of spiritual transformation is knowing your sacred contract allows you to see how apparently random events and encounters, whether positive or negative, are actually a part of a life script that provides you with countless opportunities for spiritual transformation. A common misconception is that spiritual transformation must be only initiated by a trauma or tragedy of some kind, which isn't necessarily always the case. Sometimes or oftentimes, a spiritual transformation can take place by a simple conversation with another person where they show you a display of their archetypes or charism that then transfers and ignites an awakening for you or someone else. Too often, instead of questioning motives of why people do what they do, we should read the situation symbolically and notice that this is a part of an encounter of your contract that you made in life. Sacred contracts and human relationships is where we are going to continue with next. I hope you guys are really enjoying this. This book, again, is by Carol Mace. It is an Audible on YouTube. It's sold on Amazon. It has some really good information, and I will be back with part 3.